problem. Am I correct? We were talking about the ladder, how the ladder will slide. Students, how the ladder will slide at point B. Can you see the screen, students? At point B, how the ladder will slide. Can anybody tell me how the ladder will slide at point B?
Towards left side, ma'am.
Left,
Yes, ma'am.
or whether it will move up or down?
Down, ma'am.
Down. It will move down. Ladder. You have a ladder at your house. You place it. This is wall. This is wall. Right? And this is floor. Sorry. Floor. So this, at this point of B, the ladder will move down. At point of B, how it will go? How this ladder will slide? How the ladder will slide?
Left.
Yes, to the left. So this is only the concept, madam, students, you have to keep in mind. Now in this problem, they have asked you to calculate what is the frictional force at the point of contact. So remember, students, what is given. First, at first, we'll write what is given. What is given in the problem? What is given in the problem? Quickly. All the description is there in the problem, written problem diagram. It is given in the description. The diagram, the description is given in the diagram. Yes, the description is given. AB length is given and coefficient of friction at the ladder and the floor. So I'll write it as mu F, or they mention it as mu G at the floor or ground. F mane floor and G mane ground. Right? And one more thing, they said that it is resting on the smooth wall. Where is the resting on the smooth wall means where? Wall is here. So this, at this point, you find that mu W will be equal to 0. Is equal to 0. You have to keep this in your mind. Now to find what, students? First thing to find what is the frictional force. Frictional force. Frictional force has to be calculated. F at ground level. So friction force at ground level we have to calculate. We have to find out. Is a big question mark. Now how to start with? We have to draw the free body diagram. Now I think yesterday you have drawn this. Am I correct? You have drawn the free body diagram. You have drawn the free body diagram, students? Yes or no? You should interact, no? If you don't interact, I'll go further slow. Already I'm going very slow. A, B, C section, no? A, B section has already finished this. I'm going very slow for you to understand. Now at B, you find the normal reaction. Normal reaction to wall. W mane wall. You find only the normal reaction. You don't find friction, students. Why you don't find friction? At point B. Yes, it is a smooth wall. Very good. At point A, you find the friction in the opposite direction of the motion. Yes or no? FB, FG is taken in the opposite direction of the motion. Correct? And NG, it is a normal reaction at the ground. And this theta they have not given, but they have given the dimensions 1.25 meter in the problem and 3.25 meter in the is the hypotenuse of the triangle. You can see it is a compositing a triangle, ABC as a triangle. Now the total weight of the ladder is given as 250 Newton. Am I correct? Where the ladder will act, students? Exactly at the center of the ladder. At the center of the ladder weight will act the point of CG. Okay. So now you don't worry about this. I'll tell you where it comes. Okay. Now this description have you written? Have you written in your book? Have you written in your book, students?
Ma'am.
You have to talk, no? You have to tell something when your madam is working so hard to make you to understand. At least it makes your courtesy to respond. Yes or no? I'll not catch you if you don't. If you respond, fine, well and good. Very good. That is. Now, to continue. I don't know how to start such a problem. Okay, don't worry. Now, whatever the given data. Now, keeping this as a... Now, let us understand the dimensions. Okay, I'll just scroll this a little left. Yes. Okay. Now, what is AE, students? What is AE and EB in the figure? Total AB is the ladder length. Correct? Is the ladder length. Correct, now students? Correct. Is the ladder length. What is AE? What is AE? Half of the ladder. Half of the ladder. AE is nothing but half of the ladder, which is equal to what? EB. Correct? Yes or no? So how to calculate AE and EB? It is nothing but AB divided by 2. Half of it. Okay. So what is AB? What is AB?
3.25.
3.25 divided by 2. I'll get it as 1.625. 1.625. Okay. Okay, now students. Yes or no?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Now I'll calculate what is theta. What is theta? How to calculate? I'm given with this distance 1.25. I'm given with 3.25. Now how to calculate what triangular trigonometric function I have to apply? Whether should I apply cos theta or sin theta?
Cos theta, ma'am.
Yes, cos theta. Cos theta is equal to
AC by A.
yes, it is equal to AC by AB. What is the angle you are getting? What is the angle you are getting? You are getting it as 65.36. So 65.36 is this angle. 64.36 or 38 is this angle which is making. Now I should understand, students, 250 is acting at which horizontal distance? How to calculate the horizontal distance? Isn't it? Now for that reason we have to calculate. What is the next we have to calculate?
Ma'am, 67.38, ma'am.
67.38. The angle of theta?
Ma'am, 67.66, ma'am.
1.25 divided by 3.25. 1.25 divided by 3.25. Cos inverse. Cos inverse. What is the answer? Put it all in degrees only, students, not in radians. Radians. Now, what is the answer? You get theta value as
67.38.
67.38 degree. Okay, fine. No problem. Now, next, I have to calculate what is EF distance. Why I have to calculate EF distances? I'll tell you when we have to take the moment of 250 Newton. 250 into perpendicular distance. Okay. Now we'll calculate what is EF distance. Okay. Don't worry. How to calculate EF distance? Can you give me some idea how to calculate EF distance? EF distance by geometry. Where is this EF is making the distance? It is a horizontal distance measuring from the center of ladder to point F. F is being marked. How to calculate EF distance? By the geometry. By the geometry, how you can calculate, students? How you can calculate? How you can calculate? Look, okay, look to the screen only and tell me the answer. How you can calculate? How you can calculate the EF? What about this angle, students? Now, what about this angle by the geometry? What about this angle? This angle is also 67.38. Do you agree? Yes or no?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. So from the triangle BEF, from the triangle BEF, from the triangle BEF, from the triangle BEF, EF, cos theta is equal to EF by what? EF by what?
BE, ma'am.
BE. BE. So what is the theta value you got, students?
67.38, ma'am.
67.38. 67.38 equals EF divided by, what is BE value you got? BE?
1.625.
1.625. So what is EF? You get the answer as
0.625, ma'am.
0.625 meters. You get the answer as 0.625 meters. Okay. Now what is after all this calculation, students? What is the next rule usually we used to do? What is the next rule we used to do? What is the next rule in the regular blocks problem? Next, what you used to do? We used to move on to
Principle
the equations of equilibrium, isn't it? We used to move up or apply equations of equilibrium. Apply equations of equilibrium. Equations of equilibrium. What are the equations of equilibrium, students? Can you tell me? Till today, madam didn't ask. Now, madam is asking. So, sigma fx equals 0. Then, sigma fy is equal to 0. Then, sigma moment taken at x is equal to, sigma moment, summation of all the moment taken at a point will be equal to 0. Isn't it? These are the three equations. Till today, students, we were using only these two equations. Am I correct? Yes or no?
Yes, ma'am.
We were not using this equation. Okay, now the time has come to use this equation. Why the time has come now? Why it has come this as a situation? Can anybody answer? Till today, you are all listening, students. Till today, we were using only these two equations of sigma fx and equals 0, sigma fy is equal to 0. What about sigma mx equals to 0? Why we were not using, and why we are planning to use it today? Okay, because it is a non-coplanar, non-concurrent force system. The ladder is, am I correct? Non-concurrent. They are not all in the same plane. Do you find all are in same plane? This is in one plane. This is in one plane. Correct now? Yes or no? You find the forces acting in different planes. One on the horizontal plane, one on vertical plane. So they are not at all in a coplanar system. And the forces are not at all concurrent. Now how to proceed? So please listen to this very carefully. So now at first I'll not at all touch upon sigma fx and sigma fy. I'll directly move on with the equation sigma mx equals 0. I'll directly move on with the equation sigma fx equals 0. What should be this x point? Is a big question now. Now I have to identify what should be the x point. It can be either a point of support. It has to be a point of support. Where the ladder is supporting? The ladder is supporting at A or at B. Am I correct? The ladder is supporting at A or at B. So any of these points can be taken as the point X. I'll repeat. Now, if I'm using the third equation of equilibrium, X is a point. X is what? It's a variable. How to fix up X? X is a value or a point which I have to fix up with respect to the support, right? Where the ladder is supporting? The ladder is supporting at A and B. Correct now, students? The ladder is supporting at A and B. Yes or no? It's resting. So either I can choose point A or point B as my reference. So let me choose sigma MB equals 0. Taking, what is the sign rule for moment? For a moment, what is the moment sign? Clockwise, positive, and anti-clockwise, negative. Did you get this? How I am writing? Did you follow? Did you follow, students? You follow me? Tell once again, I'll repeat once again.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. Until today, we were not using sigma fx, sigma m equals 0. We were using only sigma fx and sigma fy because all the system was coplanar, concurrent or non-concurrent. Both are possible. Concurrent or you can look back. All four systems are in coplanar, non-concurrent or concurrent, isn't it? But now if I'm talking about a ladder problem, they are non-coplanar, non-concurrent forces. So how to find the unknown is a big question mark. Then I'm supposed to use sigma mx equals 0. Now you can see this x. You can see this x, students. How to use this x? Where to use this x? How to identify how to use this x? X has to be a support. X has to be a support. X is a point. X is a point. Is a point where the body supports. Where the body will support. Now in our problem, students. Now which is a body? AB is a body. Correct? Where it is resting? Where it is resting? It is resting at either A or either B. Yes or no, students? Yes or no? Where the ladder is resting? At A or at B. So preferably I can choose any of these points. Any of these points I can select either A or B. So I've just preferred, for the sake I have preferred point B. Where is point B in the problem? The point B is here. Yes, the point B is here. Can you see? The point B is here. Okay. Now, for moment taking, moment is what, students? Moment is nothing but, moment is what? What is the definition? Moment is equal to force into perpendicular distance. Force into perpendicular distance. Now, how to take the moment? Clockwise is positive, anti-clockwise is negative. Okay. Further, I'll explain while doing the steps. Okay. I think something is there in your mind with this discussion. Okay, students. Now, look at this picture only, students. Nothing else. You don't look any other steps. You please look at the steps only. You follow the steps. I'll erase this part. Okay, now relax and understand. Don't get confused. Don't get panic. Oh, I'm not following. No, you'll follow. Everyone in the class will follow. Okay. Don't worry. I'll tell you. Now, where is point B? Point B is here. Okay, students. How many forces are there? How many forces are there? Tell me how many forces are there, students? Fg is a force. Ng is a force. Then Nw is a force. Then 250 is a force. Yes or no? How many forces are there? Open your mouth and talk.
Yes, ma'am.
So 4 forces are there. Fg is here, right? Fg is here. Now I'm explaining. You have to give me the expression. Okay? Just listen. Don't write anything right now. Fg is, sorry. Yes, Fg is here, point B is here. Now I have to reach point B. Fg, I have to stretch and run away, take this is the direction of the force and meet point B. How it is meeting, students? How it is going? Clockwise or anti-clockwise? Charanes, how it is going? Clockwise or anti-clockwise? How it is going? FG is moving anti-clockwise or clockwise? Yes, I could not get you.
Anti-clockwise, ma'am.
Yes, anti-clockwise. It is going anti-clockwise. So anti-clockwise means what should I write? Minus. I should write it as minus. Okay, so FG into what is the perpendicular distance, students, for FG? FG is here. I can pull this FG along the line of action. FG is here. What is the perpendicular distance? What is the perpendicular distance?
CB, ma'am.
Yes, CB is the perpendicular distance. Have we calculated CB? CB distance is being calculated.
No, ma'am.
No, ma'am.
No. Can we calculate now? Tell me the calculation.
Yes.
Tell me the calculation of CB. How to calculate? Cos theta, sin theta. Which one I should take?
Cos theta, ma'am.
Sin theta.
Sin theta is equal to opposite BC by AB. Sin, what is the angle you got? 67 point. BC by 3.25. What is the theta value you got? What's the theta value? 67.38. 38. So what is BC?
3.
3 meters. Very good. You get it as 3 meters. Okay. Now FG is over. Now NG, I take NG. This is the direction of NG. Correct? Now how I'll pull this NG about point B. How it is moving? In what direction it is moving? In what direction it is moving? NG? In what direction? Clockwise or anti-clockwise?
Clockwise, ma'am.
Yes. So plus NG. What is the perpendicular distance for NG? For NG, what is the perpendicular distance?
3.25.
3.25. I'll check whether I'll pull this NG along the line of. I'll clear this again. I'll pull this NG. NG is here. What's the perpendicular distance? What's the
1.25.
1.25. Now FG is over, NG is over. What is now NW? NW. NW, where it is? It is acting at this point, NW. What's the moment of NW? NW moment?
0.
0. Very good, because it is passing through point B only. Correct? Then, now I'll pull this 250. 250 about point B. How it will go? How it will reach? Clockwise or anti-clockwise? Whether it will reach the point B? Anti-clockwise. It will go anti-clockwise. Right? It will reach in the anti-clockwise direction. What is the perpendicular distance? What's the perpendicular distance?
0.625.
Yes, if I extend the line of action of 250 here, right, and this will be the perpendicular distance. So this distance is 0.265. Sorry, 0.625. Okay, so we are done with 250 also. Now, can you write the expression for the moment? Can you give me the expression once again? I'll write that here. Give me the expression here. Tell me the equation.
3FG.
Yes.
3FG, ma'am.
You should tell me the first force and perpendicular. Fg into
3.
Okay.
NG into 1.25.
Plus or minus, you should please mention that. Fg is plus or minus?
Minus.
Plus, ma'am.
Fg is moving in this anti-clockwise direction.
Minus, ma'am.
Minus. So it is minus. Next.
Plus NG into 125. 1.25.
Plus Ng into 1.25. Then
Minus.
minus
Minus
10.
250.625, ma'am.
0.625. Then anything else?
No, ma'am.
No, I can make it as 0. Right. So Fg, how I can write Fg as? Mu g into Ng. Correct now by the definition? Into 3 plus 1.25 Ng minus, what is the simplification of this? 250 into 0.625?
156.25, ma'am.
156.45 equals 0. What is mu g, students, given in the problem? What's the value of mu g?
0.3.
Yes, it is 0.3 of Ng into 3 plus 1.25 Ng minus 156.45 equals 0. Then further simplify on your calculator, you can do it. It is minus 0.9 Ng plus 1.25 Ng minus, or I can take it on the other side, 156.45. Therefore, what is this? Minus and plus? What do you get?
0.35, ma'am.
0.35. It is plus value equals 156.45. So therefore, Ng is equal to 156.45 divided by 0.35. What's the answer you get for Ng? What's the answer you get for Ng, students?
447.
447. Let me check. 447 or with decimals?
No decimal, ma'am.
447 is correct. You check others. 447. 447, is that correct answer? Yes or no? Others? Here it is showing very minimal value. It's the same problem, right? Ng, is this correct? The answer is correct, students?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, fine. Doesn't matter, there will be a mistake. Therefore, what is Fg? Fg is equal to mu g into Ng. What is mu g? Mu g is 0.3 into 447 which is equal to Fg is equal to, what is the value you get for this? It's Newton or kilonewton? Given problem is Newton or kilonewton, students? Yes, Newton only. Okay. What is Fg?
134.1.
134.1 Newton. Okay. Is this clear to you, students? Any doubt? So I'll be using only one equation to calculate the unknown. Right? I'm not using sigma x or sigma y. I can directly end up with the equation of sigma summation of moment at any point taken, which is at support only, will be equal to 0. Is this clear with the problem? Is that clear? We'll do one more problem. With that, it will be very confident and very clear to you. Don't worry about these answers, students. There will be some error with that. Don't worry. We'll do this problem. Take down the next problem. A ladder 5 meter long, rests on a horizontal ground and leans against a smooth wall at an angle of 70 degree with a horizontal as shown in the figure. The weight of the ladder is 900 Newton and a man weighing 750 Newton stands on the ladder stands on the ladder 1.5 meter from the bottom of the ladder. Calculate the coefficient of friction between the ladder and the ground. Between the ladder and the ground. Written, students? Yes or no? Yes or no, students? Yes, written. Now please draw the diagram. This diagram has little error in the calculation, in the drawing. This 750 Newton should be here. It has to be at this point, sorry. It has to be at 1.5 meter. Not here. Because in the description they are told that 750 Newton stands at 1.5 meter from the ground. So he is standing here, the person is standing. There is a wall, there is a floor on which the ladder is resting, which is having 5 meter length, okay? And the weight of the ladder is 750, sorry, the weight of the ladder is, 1 second students, is 900 Newton. The weight of the ladder is 900. Where the 900 Newton will act in the ladder? Where this 900 Newton will act, students? Where the 900 Newton will act?
Middle, ma'am.
Yes,
Center,
at
ma'am.
the center. 900 Newton will act at the center. And at the same point, I mean, on the same ladder, there's one person. You are just think of yourself. You're climbing the ladder. And you reach the ladder 1.5 meter just from the ground level. From the ground level, you have reached 1.5 meter. Now, the question is asked to calculate the friction of the ladder, between the ladder and the floor, and he says there is a smooth wall. The wall is smooth. But floor exists. On the floor, the friction value exists, but at the wall you find the wall is smooth. Please take down this diagram. Now draw the free body diagram. Draw the free body diagram, students. Sorry. Draw the free body diagram. It is a floor and then a wall, correct? And you find the ladder is resting, right? And the dimensions are not given. It is simply given as 70 degree, and the ladder is 5 meter length. I'll put this as 5 meter length. And this is A point and it is B point. Okay. And at the point, center point of this, you find the total weight acting 900 Newton. 900 Newton. So this is AB. C, I'll mark it as C, correct? And the distance is, the total distance, length of the ladder is 5 meters. So AC is 2.5 meter and this is 2.5 meters. It is 5 meter ladder, right? Right, students? And you
Yes,
find
ma'am.
a person is standing at a distance of 1.5 meter from the ground, and he weighs how much? He weighs 750 Newton. I'll call this point as B. Okay. A, B, C, D. I'll mark this as point as E. And I'll extend the line here. Okay. A, B, C, D, E, F, G. Okay. Now, one by one, we'll start calculating the dimensions at first. That will make things very simple and easy. Now, at first, calculate AE distance. Calculate AE distance. Distance of AE. How to calculate AE distance? From the
Cos.
triangle. Yes, correct. From the triangle ABE. ABE. Cos theta is equal to adjacent by hypotenuse. Cos theta is cos 70. AE is unknown. AB is 5 meter. Therefore, AE is equal to 5 into cos 70. Yes, give me the answer.
1.7, ma'am.
How much?
1.71.
1.71 meters. Now, from the same triangle, give me what is BC, BE. BE. To calculate BE, what should I do? Yes, sin theta is equal to opposite. Opposite is BE by AB. Sin 70 equals BE is unknown divided by 5. What is the value of BE?
4.678.
4.678.
678. 98, ma'am.
698.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, I can make it as 4.7 meters. Okay. Yes. Now next what I'll calculate? Next what I'll calculate? What I'll calculate?
C.
How do I know? How do I know? See, this is a force. I should take the moment. Force into perpendicular distance. This is the perpendicular distance. For this 900 Newton, this is the perpendicular distance. So what I'm supposed to calculate now? Which dimension I'm supposed to calculate?
C. Which?
Yes. Yes. Any one. Either CG or DF. We'll start with CG. Okay. CG has to be calculated. Now, what is the angle here? You agree? This is 70 degree. Yes? Yes or no?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. Now, how to calculate CG distance? Quickly.
Cos theta, ma'am.
Cos theta. Cos theta is equal to CG by CB. Correct? So, CG is 70 degree. Sorry, theta is 70 degree. CG is unknown. CB value we know. What is the CB value? 2.5 meters. So what is CG? CG is 2.5 into cos theta, cos 70. CG is equal to how much?
8.5.
I didn't get you.
Hi, ma'am.
No, I didn't get.
0.855.
0.855 or 0.86 I can make it. Now I have to calculate next. Do you get the same? Everybody? Next I calculate what is DF. How to calculate DF? How to calculate DF? From the triangle or from the geometry you can see this angle is again 70 degree. Now you tell me how to calculate DF. Again cos theta is equal to tell me students. Cos theta is equal to
DF by
dB.
DP, ma'am.
DF by dB. So this is DF by dB. Correct? Now cos 70. What is DF? DF is only the unknown. What is dB? What is dB from the geometry? From the geometry of the figure. What is dB? What is dB, students?
3.5, ma'am.
Yes, this is total 5 meters. You can minus 5 meters minus 1.5. How much you'll get? Write as you write here. Yes, 5 minus 1.5 meters. So DF is equal to how much? Repeat.
2.9.
2.97 meters.
Yes, ma'am.
Huh?
90.
90.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, fine. Now what should I do next step? What's the next step I should do? It's a similar thing as before. Apply equations of equilibrium. Apply equations of equilibrium or equation of equilibrium. Which equations of equilibrium you will be using?
Sigma mx equals to 0.
Sigma mx is equal to 0. So for this, we'll take it as moment at B is equal to 0. Okay. Now, before that, I should complete the diagram. Correct? I should complete the diagram. What I'm left with to complete? What I'm left with to complete? This is a smooth wall. Right? Smooth wall. So you find only, sorry. You find only what? Only which reaction?
NW, ma'am.
NW, correct. You find, sorry, I'll erase this. I'll find only NW, correct here. Right, it's a smooth mole. And what about the direction of FG and NG here? This is the direction of motion of ladder. If it falls, how it will fall? It will move in that direction. So what is the friction? In the opposite direction. What is the value here? F, G and NG. Got it? Yes or no? Yes or no? Did you get, students? Now take the moment of all the forces. Take the moment. Which are all the forces you find? Which are all the forces you find, students? Which are all the forces you find? You find NW, you find 900, you find 750, you find FG, you find NG. Correct? What point you are supposed to take the moment of all this? You are supposed to take the moment about point B. Right? Let us start. Let us start. You are following, students. You are very silent. What is the moment of FG about point B? About point B, FG will move how? In what direction? In what direction it will move? It will move in anti-clockwise direction. What is the value? FG into what is the perpendicular distance for FG? For FG, what is the perpendicular distance? EB is the perpendicular distance. You're following or not? The class.
Yes, ma'am.
What is the moment of NG? About A.
EA, ma'am.
Yes. NG into AE is the perpendicular distance. Now take the moment of 750 Newton about point B.
Anti-clockwise, ma'am.
Yes. How the 900 Newton will move? How it will move?
Anti-clockwise, ma'am.
Yes. Now you write that expression. Write the
Ma'am,
expression.
DF, ma'am,
Repeat, tell me, what's the doubt?
DF value is wrong, ma'am.
DF value is wrong. What is the value for that?
1.19, ma'am.
1.19. 1.19 meters. Okay. Now, give me the expression. Give me the expression. Quickly. Give me the expression, students.
Minus FG into 4.7.
Okay. Then minus FG into 4.7.
Plus NG into 1.71.
Plus NG into 1.71.
1.7.
Minus 900 into
Minus 900 into
1.19.
1.19. Then You got a class next hour? No.
Minus 7,
Minus
750 into
750 into
0.86.
0.86. Then anything else? Equals to 0. Now give me the value. Fg I can substitute as mu g into Ng into 4.7 plus 1.71 Ng minus, what is the expression? 900 into 1.900 into 1.19 minus 750 into 0.86 was the equation. I end up with this. Can you give me the value? Minus 4.7 mu g Ng plus 1.71 Ng equals, what is the summation, and can you give me the value? Can you give me the value of 900 into 1.19, 750 into 0.86? Yes? No? Should I calculate? Yes? Quickly.
Excuse me, ma'am.
Ah,
I'm 900 into CG, no, ma'am. Perpendicular distance.
what is the value? I didn't check. 900 into CG. CG is how much? CG is how much? You're correct. 0.86. It is 0.86. Correct. And for 760, 750, you said ulta. For 750, DF. What is DF value?
1.19.
You have given ulta value. Somebody 1.19. Now you tell me the answer. I'll wait. I don't mind waiting. I'll wait for your answer. I said you in the last class only. Till you answer, I'll not move. Rest all in the class.
1666.5.
1666.5.
0.5.
666.5. Correct? I call
Yes,
this as equation 1. Now, there are two unknowns. Am I correct? There are two unknowns. Mu g and Ng. Now, how to go about then? What should be the next? I should apply sigma Fy is equal to 0. I should move with the next equation. Sigma Fy is equal to 0. Why sigma Fy equals to 0? Which is the direction of Ng in the diagram? Diagram of Ng is where? How it is? Vertical, right? It's vertical. So summing up all the forces. What are all the forces you find? Tell me the forces. What are all the forces you find? What are all the forces you find, students?
700, ma'am.
Plus 700 or minus 700?
Minus 750, ma'am.
Minus 750?
Minus 900.
Minus 900 plus Ng
Plus Ng
equal to 0, ma'am.
equals to 0. Okay. So Ng is equal to 750 plus 900. So how much do you get?
1650, ma'am.
Newton. Now substitute this value in equation 1. Substitute Therefore, substitute equation 2 in 1. What do you get for that? On substituting, what do you get? What is the value of mu g you get? So minus 4.7 mu g, ng is 1650 plus 1.71 1650 is equal to 1366.5. So with this, what do you get mu g as? Calculate.
0.14.
1650 is our 0.14. 0.14, do you get everybody? Everyone? Do you get this as an answer of 0.14?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. So this is the answer. Did you all understand the concept of ladders? How it moves? It's very simple, students. Don't get confused. Is this confident? You're confident enough to solve the problems? Yes? You should tell yes. I'll make it more confident. Moving on to the next module in the next class. It's a moment because you're a little confused with taking moments. Am I correct? You are confused with taking the moments. Don't worry. In the next chapter, the next module, in the next class, I'll be taking the next module. It is all based upon sigma momenta only. You will be calculating the unknowns using this equation only. So there I'll make with more problems, and it is easy to solve some more problems on the ladders. Okay, with this I'll end the chapter or module 2, students. Any doubts, any clarification, please contact me, or you can raise in the class also, no issue. Okay. Okay, students. Is it okay?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. Okay, then you can leave the class. Now it's already time. You can leave the class. I'll download the attendance. Okay, students. I don't want to hold you some more time. You can leave. Thank you all. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you.